Hey, what's going on, guys? What's up? Mario, Midwest Sports. What's going on, everybody? Yeah, man. Hope everybody's having a wonderful Thursday as we are live here on the Goose Sports. What's up, peeps? What's up, everybody? Hope everybody's having a wonderful Thursday evening as we can wait a few minutes for people to come on in. So, people come on in here. What's up, Midwest Sports? Mario. I'm just going to give it a few minutes and let some people just pop on in. And ESPN showing some old games, and they're showing the Texas USC game from 2005 season. Man, it's a long time ago. It's a long time ago. What's up, man? What's up, Karam? How you doing, man? You actually got a notification. You actually got a notification. That's awesome. Good. YouTube is doing their job. And what's up, Butchers Block and Patriots Talk? What's up, man? So YouTube did its job, huh? They sent me a they sent the notifications out. That's good to know that they did that. What's up, Alex Sports? What's going on, Alex Sports? What's up, man? How you doing this evening? Hope everybody is doing well. Road Dog in the house. Road Dog's in the house. We got Road Dog, Alex, Bobby, Anonymous. Hey, guys got normal, huh? I'm finally doing something normal. Huh? Yeah, gotta do a normal broadcast, huh? Yeah, I'm not doing it 7 o'clock your time, right? Not doing 7 o'clock your time. I know you you didn't like it when I did that, so yeah, probably how many people showed up for that? I don't know if I'm gonna do it in the morning anymore. I might just do the hangout streams at night, stuff like that. So what's going on, Rogue Dog, Anonymous, Alex, Karam, Midwest, even Mario? What's up, peeps? How's everybody doing? But still man. Give me some water before we get started. I'm gonna let some more people come in before I get started with the meat and potatoes of it. Oh yeah, you're barely getting home at 7 o'clock in the morning. Okay. Yeah. See, I used to be that way. I used to come home early in the morning like that. But that's no, it's been a long time since I've done that. Been a long time since I've done that. Be right back. All right. Oh man, I'm back here. All right, man. What's up? What's up, Landon? What's going on, Landon? What's up, Landon? Bad Dog made a video earlier. Had to go check it out. So Bad Dog, you have to go check out Bad Dog's video a little bit later. Yeah, so Road Dog saw his name and started shaking, huh? I don't know about that, man. Don't know about that. So, what's up, man? What's up, people? So I'm using StreamYard. I've only used StreamYard one time before, so so I'm interested to see how StreamYard works out. So yeah, I've only used it once. I see everybody else using it, so I said, well, let me use StreamYard. Seems like everybody's using StreamYard now with all that stuff. But the Eagles, yeah, he's always talking about the Eagles and the Cowboys. Bad Dog's always talking about that kind of stuff. Yeah, Bad Dog knows how to rustle the feathers, and yeah, he rustles the Eagles and the Cowboys fans' feathers. he loves rustling those feathers. All right, grab a fart and a quick snack. All right, yeah. Yeah, the Cowboys probably need some defensive help. Jamal Adams is a good talent. He's stuck over there in New York with the Jets. So, but yeah. You don't even say my name. It brings fear. It's anonymous. Your name just brings fear to everything, man. Yeah, your name just brings fear to everything, man. What's up, Daniel Barry? What's going on, man? Yeah, your name just brings fear. Yeah, I'll get started in a few minutes. Talk about the Saints for a little bit, then hang out and stuff like that hang out for about an hour or so, and then hopefully we can do this. Hopefully I can do this. Hopefully there's more to talk about, like once a week. Hopefully we have more developing news, but we'll see. The Saints aren't even ready. Nobody's ready. There's nobody ready, man. It's hopefully we have football. Hopefully we have football. I'm just hoping that that everything I don't know. Yo, Midwest Sports, what's going on? Yeah, I'm just hoping at this point. I'm just hoping at this point that we have football. So yeah, Road Dog had to go get something to eat. He'll be back. Yeah, Road Dog had to get something to eat. He'll be right back. So Road Dog will be back, man. He'll be back. He's not scared. Where's Pat? Where's Pat at? Where's old Pat? Hopefully Pat 84. Maybe that's what he's doing. Maybe he's texting Pat to get Pat in the game. Pat needs to come over here and he needs to make his presence known. But he's probably sleeping. It's old for him, right? Right now, he's old. Is he old? I'm doing good, Daniel. How are you, man? So I'm gonna get started in a few minutes. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait about a few more minutes, about 2-3 more minutes, and then I'll get started. What I want to say, we'll talk a little bit and do that. What's up, Brewers in the house? What's going on, Brewer? Watching this stupid commercial, somebody shaving underwater, and I'm watching ESPN because they're re-showing the USC Texas game from 2006 Rose Bowl, and they were showing a tack shaver. You can shave underwater. Oh yeah, that's what I want to do. That's good. I'm glad you're doing well, Daniel. As things are still everybody's still in lockdown, but all right. Let's see. I'm gonna wait about one more minute. Then I'm gonna get going. What I want to say. Thank you, Daniel, for giving me a chance with the. Thank you for subbing up. All right, so now the Saints, the Saints, of course, I'll get right into it. So the Saints, last year they went to the playoffs, lost to the Vikings in the first round, a game where the Saints really didn't play well. The lack of having a number 2 receiver really showed once again. That not having a number 2 receiver has really plagued the Saints in the playoffs the last 2 postseasons. In the 2018 season, and then of course last year, Saints had to address that. The Saints had to address this number 2 receiver issue. I thought they were going to do it in the draft. I thought they were going to do it in the draft, but they did it in the free agent where they got San Francisco's Emmanuel Sanders. They were able to pry him away from San Francisco, which gave the Saints a legit number 2 receiver and somebody that can be paired with Michael Thomas, and hopefully in playoff time, hopefully that's going to pay dividends. But I still think the Saints might need to get another receiver. I'm not really liking the receivers past Michael Thomas and Emmanuel Sanders. Other guys are just they're role players. No, I have it on ES. I have it on ESPN. I have it on Fox Sports. I got on ESPN and watching Texas and USC. That's from 2006 Rose Bowl. Some of you guys are probably don't remember this game. You're probably too young. But this was a great game with Reggie Bush, Matt Leinart, Vince Young. This was a very, very good game. Anyway, so Manuel Sanders. So Manuel Sanders is a legit number 2. I think this will help out the Saints tremendously in the postseason. Because it'll give somebody besides Michael Thomas. You can't just double Michael Thomas all the time like they were doing. The Rams were doubling Michael Thomas. The Vikings were doing that. The Saints couldn't run the ball against Minnesota, so it was just. But I still think they need to go out and get another receiver, maybe in the 3rd round. Because I think they need to go linebacker in the 1st round. Because a linebacking core other than Demario Davis. I mean, Anzalone's always hurt. He can't be trusted. He came from Florida. He was hurt at Florida. I really didn't like the pick when we got him. I didn't like that pick when we got Anzalone because he was always hurt. So if they can get Kenneth Murray or they can get Patrick Queen, I'd be really ecstatic if the Saints can really shore up that linebacking core. They need to get somebody to come in and stay healthy and play. That's been their problem. Also on defense. Now cornerback, of course, they have Marshawn Lattimore. He even has times where he just isn't very good, but he's the best the Saints have. Then they restructured Janoris Jenkins. He had to take a restructure. Saints weren't going to pay him $11 million a year. That wasn't going to happen. So they had to restructure Jenkins. So he did restructure his contract. I know they moved it to a signing bonus. That's how the GMs do it. They move it to a signing bonus where it doesn't count against the cap, but then there's dead money. Yeah, they all do that. All GMs do that. So just that's a no-brainer. And then they made some nice re-signs. I thought Onyemata was a nice re-sign on our defensive line. That's a 3-year deal, $27 million. I love Daniel Onyemata. Has been a great player for the Saints. I think he's had like nine sacks in 3 years. So he's really anchored that defensive line. So I like that signing that they got Malcolm Jenkins. Another Malcolm Jenkins played for the Saints back in 2009 to 2013. Won a Super Bowl with the Saints. Now he's back with the Saints. I like that sign. It gives us some veteran leadership in the secondary. That's something I think the Saints desperately need. I think the Saints need that leadership in the secondary, and I think it's good news for the Saints that they were able to get Malcolm Jenkins on a 4-year, $32 million. I'm surprised the Eagles didn't want to keep him. And I'm really surprised that the Eagles did not try and keep him. Malcolm Jenkins is he's a veteran. He's been there, and just I like the signing. I like the Malcolm Jenkins signing. Of course, no Drew Brees. Drew Brees wasn't under contract. 2-year deal, $50 million. I know there's a lot of talk about Sean Payton kind of said that this might be Drew Brees last season, and he backed off on it. I mean, time will tell if it's Drew Brees. All right, 1 second. Yeah, if Drew Brees will, if it's his last season. What's on FS1? The 2017. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I see why y'all want me to change the channel. I see why you want me to change the channel. Man, I'm for that game for the Saints Vikings game, that one. I stared at the TV for like about, man, I'm not lying, 20 minutes. I just stared at the TV after that play happened, after the Stephon Diggs made the catch and Minnesota won the game. I'm not lying. 20 minutes. I just stared at the TV for 20 minutes, and just upset that. And then I finally just got up about 20 minutes later and just all my life. All right, so get back to the Saints. Yes, so Drew Brees, 2-year deal, $50 million. And of course, he's only going to count like 2 million against the cap this coming season. Because of course, you know how, like I said, the GMs they maneuver the contracts around where things are signing bonus, roster bonus, stuff like that. And Jamal Adams, could Jamal get that? I mean, yeah, could Jamal Adams get traded? That's a good question. I'll get to that after I talk to the Saints a little bit. And Andreas Pete, yeah, Andreas Pete. A lot of Saints fans are really upset that the Saints signed Andreas Pete to a 5-year deal, but $57.5 million. Man, a lot of Saints fans are upset because Andreas Pete has really been, man, what's the word I'm looking for? He hasn't been consistent. He's had some times where he's played well, and then he's had some games where he just can't block anybody. And he had a rough game against the Vikings. He just a lot of people are upset. I think they're upset that he's getting over $11 million a year. I think that's what people are really upset about Andreas Pete is he's getting this big contract. Yeah, he's been to the Pro Bowl, but he just needs to be a little more consistent with his play. So a lot of people are just upset. A lot of Saints fans are really upset that Andreas Pete got that much of money. Not that they resigned Andreas Pete. It's just that the dollar figure. It was the dollar figure on Andreas Pete. It was $57.5 million, 5-year deal. I mean, you're really. I mean, you're just. I mean, I guess Sean Payton. I'm gonna trust Sean Payton, Mickey Loomis. I'm gonna trust them, but I don't know. I think it's a little too much money. I'm not really against re-signing him. Yes. This was the 2017 was the heartbreaker game, the Minnesota Miracle, and I just stared at the TV for like 20 minutes. So then the Saints, they made some some moves that they made that just under the radar. Like Zach Wood was their long snapper, which is a fine deal, 4-year deal, $4.78 million. You got to have a good long snapper. Nobody knows a long snapper's name unless he can't snap the ball. Then you know his name. So if you don't hear your long snapper's name called, he's doing his job. So I was happy with Zach Woods signing because as fate. I mean, the Saints we rarely have problems with the snaps on our extra points, field goals, punts. So Eli Apple's not on the team. The Raiders and Eli Apple could not come to an agreement, which is surprising. I thought they had an agreement. I thought Eli Apple and the Raiders already had an agreement done, signed, delivered, and today I get the ESPN alert saying they couldn't come to a finalization on it. I was like, what? That was weird. Because a few weeks ago they said that Eli Apple signed with the Raiders. He came to an agreement with the Raiders, signed the deal, and now a week later, they say they couldn't agree. So I guess they really didn't agree way back when. So then the Saints, they actually signed Dietrich Nichols out of the Saints were one of the teams to sign an XFL player, Dietrich Nichols from the XFL. He played for Houston. He led the league in interceptions. So interesting to see how Dietrich Nichols will fit on the team. Will he make the team? Will he play? So hopefully we get to find out. Hopefully we have a preseason. Yeah, I bet they were going crazy that day. So hopefully we have a season. Hopefully we can find out if Dietrich Nichols can make that transition from the XFL to the NFL because, of course, but I'm curious to see. I'm curious to see what PJ Walker. PJ Walker went to the Panthers, right? I think it's the Panthers he went to. Interesting to see if he can make that team. So and then the Saints made some smaller moves. I think they were just for like roster spots, depth purposes. Noah Spence, DJ Swearinger, Justin Hardy. So I think those guys are just just for roster spots, depth purposes, just in case something happens. Because Noah Spence got signed once Davenport got hurt, Rankins got hurt late in the season, as we needed. We needed somebody to come in the game because we were down 2 defensive ends. So Yeah. I did. Yeah, I did see where Eli Apple was not signed by the Raiders. Yeah, after they because like I said, like a week and a half ago, they said the deal was already done. They said they agreed to it and he signed. I mean, I saw an article that he signed with the Raiders. Usually, when they say you signed, that means you put your name on the dotted line. And it's a done deal. But apparently, that wasn't the whole truth. So it is what it is. So the Saints in the draft, they have a one and a first round pick, a third, a fourth, a fifth, and a sixth. They have no second round pick, which I'm really not happy about. Um, I'm really not happy that they don't have a second round pick, but they used it last year to move up to get the Eric McCoy, who was our starting center last year. So he started all 16 games. So I think that was I think it worked out in the end. I think it all worked out in the end for the Saints. You got your starting center because because the 2018. I'm trying to think the guy that we had. Man, the guy's escaping me because he retired after the 2018 season. His name will come to me in a second. That the guy that we had in the 2018 season that just up and retired after the 2018 season, left us a hole in the center position, and that's when we moved up and got the Eric McCoy in the draft, and he started every game for the Saints last season. But we had to give up a second round pick this season, so which was worth it, but it's going to hurt not having it because usually second round you can get somebody that can contribute on the team. So the Saints have to hit. What's up, Isaac? The Saints have to hit. The Saints have to hit on this first round pick. Hopefully it's one of the linebackers. I'm hoping Kenneth Murray can fall to the Saints or Patrick Queen, and that way we can get somebody that's going to help on the defensive end. Now, if those two guys are gone, it'd be interesting to see where they go. Do they go receiver? Because the wide receiver is loaded. The wide receiver is loaded in this draft. They got a ton of wide receivers that are awesome in this draft. So if Kenneth Murray or Patrick Queen's not there with this for the Saints pick at 24, interesting to see what the Saints do. Do they maybe trade back in the second round to pick up some more picks, or do they just pick the best player available at 24? Interesting to see what the Saints do at 24 if those two linebackers aren't there. I'm hoping for Kenneth Murray. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping Kenneth Murray can fall to the Saints. If Kenneth Murray is there at 24, I think that should be the Saints pick. I pick him over Patrick Queen because Murray's played longer at Oklahoma. He has more games under his belt, so. Yeah, I think I'm hoping Kenneth Murray can fall to the Saints, but I doubt it. I seriously doubt that Kenneth Murray will fall to 24. I think somebody will pick him up before the Saints pick at 24. But but I say if Patrick Queen's there, I still think Patrick Queen should be the pick for the Saints if he's there because the Saints need linebacker help. They're just very, very thin at the linebacking core. Players can't stay healthy. Like Anzalone, I don't trust Anzalone. So I don't trust Anzalone. I just don't think he can stay healthy. He hasn't been healthy the 2 years he's been here. So got serious doubts about Anzalone that he can play 16 games. So they have to address the linebacking position. If I'm Mickey Loomis and Jeff Ireland and Sean Payton, I have to address the linebacking position. Hopefully they do that, or do they pick best player available? I mean they've done that in the past where they have picked best player available. Now some teams do that. They look on the board and if they see the best player available is better than the guy they want in the position, some GMs do that. Some GMs go on there and they pick best player available. What's up, Owen? How you doing? So let's see what the what the Saints do. Because let's see, have they come out? They come out with the schedule yet? Let's see. Are they? I mean, like the dates. I don't think they come out with the dates yet, have they? Let's see. Saints schedule. Let's see. 2020, yeah. You're right. Yeah, we have traded away AD, but then we got AD as a commentator. Yeah, so they got the Saints play at Atlanta, at Carolina, at Chicago, at Denver, at Detroit. Then you got home games against Atlanta, Carolina, Tampa, Green Bay, Minnesota, the Chiefs, the Chargers, the 49ers. They go on the road against the Raiders, at Philadelphia, at Tampa Bay. So it's the Saints. one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, the dates aren't there, but that's so they got road games against. Let's see, the Bears, Denver, Detroit. Then we got road games against the Raiders and the Eagles. Yeah, so you'll be interested to see, how the Raiders, the Las Vegas Raiders, how they're going to be next season. Of course, Philadelphia is going to be a tough game on the road, and I don't think the Saints. I think the Saints will lose to Tampa Bay and in Tampa. I don't think we're gonna sweep Tampa Bay. Plus, the Saints never play well. Never play well in Tampa Bay historically. Doesn't really matter who the quarterback is over there. So I think the Saints will beat Tampa in the Superdome, but I think they'll split. The Falcons. I think the Saints will split the Falcons. I think the Saints will split the Falcons again. What's up, College Football Frenzy? Now, I'm watching it. I mean, nobody's gonna. I'm watching it. So then they got home games. So I'm gonna go against. I'm gonna use the games that aren't very divisional games. San Francisco, the LA Chargers, the Chiefs, the Vikings, Green Bay. Man, that's a tough home schedule. That's a tough home schedule for the Saints because, of course, the Kansas City, defending Super Bowl champs. The Vikings come back. We got Green Bay, Aaron Rodgers. That's always a tough game. So the Saints, on paper, they have a very, very tough schedule because they got to go on a road to Chicago. They got to go to Denver and Detroit. Yeah, Detroit's that should be a win for the Saints on paper, but you never know about that. So you never know how that's going to go. Of course, you got your divisional games. So interesting to see how they stagger the games. What game will be Monday night? What game will be Thursday? Because everybody has to have a Thursday night game. That's a given. So interesting to see will the Saints be on the road on Thursday like they always put us? Seems like they always put us, or are we going to have a home Thursday night game? So I think they'll probably put. The one of those Tampa Bay games will probably be a Monday night game. The one in the Superdome, the one they play Tampa Bay in the Superdome will probably be a Monday night game. Saints and the Chiefs, that might be a Sunday night game. I think that would be I think the Saints and the Chiefs would be a good candidate for a Sunday night game because usually the Sunday night games are better than Monday night games. So it's weird that the Sunday night games are now usually the best games because Mondays usually until they change the announcers on Monday Night Football, they got to get some better announcers on Monday Night Football. Plus, and they got to get better games. So so one of those games I think, of course, with the Buccaneers will be a Monday night game, and like you said, the Chiefs and the Saints should be a Sunday night game, and then. See, they play at Detroit. Would they put the Saints in Detroit on Thanksgiving? Since we're playing at Detroit, I'm just wondering if that game will be in a Thanksgiving game. Could be. You never know. But they've seemed to put the Saints and the Falcons on Thursday nights last few years. They seem to put the Saints and the Falcons on Thursday night. We played them last season for the Thanksgiving game. So I wonder if they'll do the same thing again this year with the Saints in Atlanta. Other games that could be primetime games. I guess the Green Bay game might be. That could be a 325. You know how they put the 325 games. That could be a 325. The game of the week. But San Francisco has a chance to be a. You don't like Booger McFarland? No, and who likes Booger McFarland as the as the color guy on the broadcast? And nobody likes that, man. He's not good at that job. They need a better color guy that does, like, Tony Romo is a great color analyst. Romo is an awesome analyst. He breaks down. He's awesome. But yeah, Booger McFarland's not that good at that position. Everybody wants him out of that. So just because he's from LSU doesn't mean I want him in the I like him. I mean, so let's see, the Saints, the Raiders, the Eagles. Those games will probably be normal time slots. The Chargers be a normal time slot. The Vikings probably normal time slot. But the Saints might have they'll probably have of course they'll have a Monday night game. They always have one or two Monday night games, so they'll have a Sunday night game. So the Saints, but I said, like we talked about, the one against Tom Brady will definitely be a Monday night game. The Chiefs might be a Sunday night. What's up, Brandon the Buck? What's going on, Brandon the Buck? What's going on, man? Just talking about the Saints schedule, going over some of the free agent signings that they did, re-signings, and then players they picked up. What's up, Brandon? Hope all's well with you, man. So, yeah, so yeah, like I said, and hopefully the draft is hopefully we have the draft and it's goes on as scheduled. I plan on doing that. I plan on doing the draft. So hopefully it doesn't get postponed. You never know. You never know what's going to happen in 20 or 22, 23 days. So a lot can happen. Hopefully by the end of the month, things are a lot better, and hopefully things are a lot better by the end of the month, and we can have at least we'll have the draft. It's going to be all remotely. The Saints have already discussed, where they're going to have their draft headquarters at. So yeah, Cowboys will have their primetime games because people like watching the Cowboys. People see the Cowboys. See everybody with the Cowboys is people like to watch them win and people like to watch them lose. So it's like the Yankees. Everybody wants to know why are the Yankees and the Red Sox always on TV, man? Because it gets ratings. I mean, it gets ratings. People, I understand. People say, man, they're always on TV. Yeah, but they pull in ratings. These TV executives, they want somebody to watch their program. So yeah, they're going to put teams on their network that people watch. It's that simple. So yeah, the Cowboys and the Giants will probably be a Sunday night game or a Monday night game. They always seem like the Cowboys and the Giants always seem to play on Sunday night football. So I'm sure that's going to happen. But the Cowboys pulling ratings. They pull in ratings, so they're always gonna. That's just is what it is. Yeah. So the Saints. Let's see what's going on here. Looking up. Yeah, I do want to talk about something here. Sean Payton. Yeah, the Chiefs will. Yeah, they always. What's up, Butcher's Block and Patriots talk? Is New Orleans getting any better with the? No, they're not. It's not. But more every day there seems to be more and more cases and stuff. So no. Oh yeah, so Sean Payton. Sean Payton the other day. This wasn't an April Fool's joke because this was on the 31st. 31st is when Sean Payton came out and said that the 2020 would be Drew Brees' final season. He kind of backed off on that the next day, because he said that he doesn't know what the future holds with Drew Brees, and I mean, I think this might be Drew Brees' final season. Just all depends on how it goes. Everybody saw how Drew Brees kind of tailed off, especially in the playoff game. Drew Brees just did not look like himself in that playoff game against the Vikings. Fumbled, threw an interception. Just, of course, the offensive line was really a problem too. The offensive line was a problem too in the Vikings game. They couldn't block. They couldn't block the Vikings defensive front, and then Saints couldn't run the ball. It just was not a good day for the Saints. They just didn't have the number 2 receiver. They doubled. Of course. Yeah, I think the Saints. It's closing fast. I mean, I think this is the last. I think this is the last year for the Saints for their chance. And if you look at this, what the Saints did in the offseason, they went and got Emmanuel Sanders. They went and got Malcolm Jenkins, re-signing David Onyemata. I think the Saints are just—they're making the. I think this is going to be the last. I think this is going to be the last hurrah for the Saints. So it's only a 2-year deal for Drew Brees. So it's either he's gonna play the 2. He'll play the 2 years and be out. It's 2 years at the most. No, let's just say they win. Let's just say they win everything next season. I think Drew Brees will retire. I think he will retire if the Saints do win the Super Bowl next season. He will retire. If they had won in either of these last 2 seasons, Drew Brees would have retired. I think that's. Drew Brees might not come out and said it, but if they had won either of these last 2 seasons, I think he would have retired. Yeah, I think they got to avoid the Vikings in the playoffs. Although they did beat them in 2009. If you look back at the Vikings, they beat us in the '87 season. Randall Cunningham beat us in that was the Eagles. I'm sorry. The Vikings beat us in the '87 season. They beat us, of course, in 2017. They beat us in 2019. So the Vikings have owned the Saints in the playoffs. It was only 1 year. It was only 1 year that that was a 2009 season. All right, so the NBA is considered holding the playoffs in Las Vegas. I think that's the only logical situation. I think that's the only logical situation they have is if they're holding the Vegas, because that way everybody's in one arena, so they don't have to worry about flying teams across country on chartered flights. I think putting it in Vegas is the only option the NBA has. I think that's the only chance they have. So I just that's the only option they have, because I don't think they can play it in empty stadiums and like best of 5 series, best of 7. I don't think they can do that. I think they have to hold it in one place, and Las Vegas is probably the ideal place to hold it, just because it's Vegas, and yeah. But that'll be interesting to see if they do that. If they do put it in Las Vegas. Hopefully there's some clarity at the end of the month. What's up, Pat84? What's going on, man? Pat84 has dropped on by. What's up, Pat84? Is it a cooking channel? I don't know. It might be. I might start cooking again. I mean, there's no if sports really gets canceled, I might have to do a cooking show. I might have to be Gordon Ramsay. If the NFL and college football gets canceled, you might see me do a bunch of cooking stuff, because there's nothing else to do then. What's up, Pat 84? Thank you for popping on. Thank you for popping on in, Pat 84. Really appreciate it, man. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it, man. But yeah, it's a cooking channel. Like I said, it might be. Might be, Karam. You never know. If the NFL gets canceled, of course, if NFL gets canceled, college football is getting canceled. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do something, and I might just do a cooking channel and just do recipes and stuff like that. I mean, what else? What else are you gonna do? That actually might get views. People like to eat. What's up, Enzo? People like to eat. So a cooking a cooking thing might actually get views. Yeah, I know, Pat. I know you're joking around. I know you're just joking around. But honestly, truthfully, yeah. I mean, if football gets canceled, then what are we gonna do? There'll be nothing. There'll be no sports. We can't talk about sports. So yeah, brew beer. Hey, what's up, John Blog? Yeah, brew beer. I can brew beer. I can just do something. Bake a cake from scratch. You can I can bake a cake from scratch. Not out of the box. Everybody knows how to do a cake out of a box. That's easy. Make your icing, make your cake batter, stuff like that. I can do that. I can do stuff like that, man. So if you haven't done so, guys, make sure you smash that like button and maybe share it out. As I'm trying to just grow this talking Saints football a little bit. As we talked a little about the Saints early on, about the moves they made. P.J. Williams, David Onyemata, Malcolm Jenkins, of course, Drew Brees. You got to talk about him because they did re-sign him. Manuel Sanders, Andreas Pete. Not really happy with the Andreas Pete, the dollar figures on that. I think that's way too much money to pay for an offensive lineman, especially somebody that's been inconsistent as Pete. A lot of Saints fans are just not. They're just unhappy with the dollar figure. 5 years, $57.5 million. I think that's just yeah. I'm afraid to go to New Orleans. I could walk the lakefront in Mandeville. I could walk the lakefront in Mandeville over here. So but and then Noah Spence, DJ Swearinger, Justin Hardy. Those are just I think those are just like roster moves, depth purposes, just in case somebody gets hurt, like we had with Rankins and Marcus Davenport last season. When Davenport and Sheldon Rankins got hurt late last season, it really hurt the Saints defensive line. It really hurt the defensive line last season. We lost Sheldon Rankins and Marcus Davenport, and then they did sign Demetrius Nichols from the XFL, led the league and led the XFL interceptions. So hopefully, they actually letting people out over in the lakefront. The last time I went to a Pelicans game was last year. I was gonna go. I was gonna go to a game because I was gonna go to a game late this season, but of course it got canceled or suspended, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I went last year. I went to a game last year. I was gonna go this year, but I wanted to go when Zion played. Once Zion got hurt and Zion wasn't gonna play, I said, man, I really don't feel like going if Zion's not playing. So yeah, I was gonna go to a game. I went to school on the North Shore. I went to Salmon. Yeah, I'm from the North Shore. I went to Salmon. Yeah, I went to Salmon. So yeah, so all in all, I like the Saints signings they made. Let's see. What's that? Oh yeah. Yeah, all in all, I like the Saints moves they made. Like I said, they restructured Janoris Jenkins. They had to do that. They had to restructure Jenkins. Jenkins was making too much money. Saints weren't going to pay him $11 million. What's up, Jared? So they restructured Janoris Jenkins. They converted $9 million of that $11 million to like a signing bonus, or a signing bonus, which of course doesn't go against the cap. But then there's dead money at the end. So the Saints had to free up some money this offseason because they had to pay players. And they also have to pay they also have to pay the rookie contracts. And I think they need about. I think they said they needed about $5 million in cap space to pay their rookie contracts. So that's what they so they had to make enough. They had to make enough moves because if you look before they did all the signings, they only had like $4 million in cap space, but they freed up enough cap space with roster bonuses and moving money around, and so and Drew Brees took a friendly contract. He had to. I mean, if Drew Brees wanted to contend this season, he had to go and take a friendly contract so they can sign players. So that's why they were able to go out and get Emmanuel Sanders, Malcolm Jenkins. So I think the Saints are set up. Are the Saints a rivalry? I mean, I don't know if it's a rivalry. I know that. I don't think the Cowboys hate the Saints like the Saints hate the Cowboys. So yeah, I don't think the Cowboys. The Cowboys look at the Redskins and the Eagles and the Giants more than the Saints. I don't think the Cowboys look at the Saints as a rivalry. The Saints might do it. The Saints might look at it that way, but I think the Saints and the Falcons are a much bigger rivalry than the Saints and the Cowboys. I hate this. I hate the Falcons much more than I hate the Cowboys. So no, I mean I do. I mean I just so we don't like the Falcons. Man, that's tough, man. Jaguars, but the Jaguars are asking for a first-round pick and more for first-round pick. Wow. I mean, they can always ask for a first-round pick. Somebody might be a sucker and take it. Midwest, you never know, because all it takes is one sucker to fall for it, and then it's worth it. I mean, because remember, when you negotiate, when you negotiate, and you're always going to ask for more than what you're going to take. So the Jaguars will probably take less than that for him, but they're probably trying to find a sucker to see if they'll take that. Yeah, isn't Malcolm Jenkins washed up? See, I was wondering that too, John, because he played for the Saints back in 2009. He played for the Saints back in 2009, so he's been playing for a very, very long time. And I'm wondering, does he have anything in the tank too? So I was you know what I did a little bit, Brandon. I did laugh a little bit. I did feel kind of bad for him a little bit because I kind of felt bad for him because their coaching staff really, really screwed him over by the way they called the end of that game, because the Falcons should have won. If the Falcons just would have ran the ball, they'd have won the game. So I kind of felt bad. I kind of felt a little bad for the fans because their coaching staff really screwed him over in that game. Because when Julio Jones made that catch down the sideline, and Bucks or the Saints. Wait, what you asking, Bucks or Saints? I don't understand the question. I don't understand that question. Yeah, so when Julio Jones made that long catch from the sideline, and the Falcons should have ran the ball, kicked the field goal, go up by 10, game would have been over with. Oh yeah. Now when the Seahawks threw the interception at the goal line, yeah, I laughed. I just first I was shocked. First I was like, wait a minute, what just happened? I said, did they really throw the ball? Did they really throw the ball and not give the ball to Marshawn Lynch? And then I just laughed. I said, wow. Because even Bobby probably said the game was over with. If you ask Bobby right now, he probably said, "Oh man, when they were down the 1 yard line, he probably said game over. Seahawks are going to win that game." So yeah, I laughed. I did kind of laugh. Who has a better shot at going to the Super Bowl? The Saints have a better shot going to the Super Bowl. Now the Buccaneers definitely will make the playoffs for one reason. I think the Buccaneers will make the playoffs because they added a playoff team. So two, and they got Tom Brady. Yes, and we did deal Jenkins in his prime, and now he's come back into his twilight. So So I'm just hoping that he has. We signed it. What's up, Mustard Bus? No, but we signed Malcolm Jenkins to a 4-year deal. That's what I really was surprised about. Is they signed Malcolm Jenkins to a 4-year deal. That was really surprising. Oh, the Buccaneers on the well. I don't think. Well, they have Tom Brady, of course, but I think Winston will go somewhere. Where's Winston going to go? That's the question I have. Where's Winston and Cam Newton going to go? Those two guys have to go somewhere, right? Um, those two guys have to go somewhere. So interesting to see where they go. And Jadeveon Clowney, I saw for Clowney, Jadeveon Clowney, nobody wants to pay him $20 million, so he had to come down on his contract demands. Yeah, being quarantined stinks, man. I agree. So, but yeah. So, all right, Daniel, have a good night. Thank you for popping on in. Isn't there a show called Mustard Buzz? Yes, a sports show called Mustard Buzz. I don't know, but the Mustard Buzz does they do live streams. Jameis Winston will go to the Patriots. Wow, well, they do need a quarterback. All right, Brandy. I mean, they do need a quarterback. The Giants go 5-11. Depends on how they draft, man. Depends on how they draft. If they can protect Daniel Jones and and they can. I mean, I don't. I mean, they can push for 8-8. They can push for 8-8. The Chargers. I don't think the Chargers have a QB at this moment. I think the Chargers are going to take. I think the Chargers will take Justin Herbert. But I don't think I think the Chargers are going to take Justin Herbert and but I think they know what now that I think about it. I think they have Tyrod Taylor. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's Tyrod Taylor that they have right now on roster, but I don't think he's going to be their future. I think the Chargers should go and get Justin Herbert in the draft and roll with him. I can see the Giants going 8-8 if things break their way, if they can draft correctly. I think they can go 8-8. Need to be hopefully the Rangers and MLB will be on TV. Hopefully they have the season, so I can do Ranger games because I get the Rangers also here. So hopefully the Rangers hopefully there's an MLB season in June or something like that. LSU Tigers, what's going on, LSU? What's going on, LSU Tigers? Alex Sports, Rogue Dog, Jared, Butchers. Man. Yeah, the stay-at-home order is affecting a lot of people, and we got like another freaking month to go. So it's crazy. So yeah, I'm hoping by the end of the month. Hoping by the end of April we'll have some kind of clarity in this whole ordeal. And man, just hoping by the end of the month we have some kind of clarity. Sports Critic in the house. What's up, Sports Critic? What's going on, Sports Critic? Yeah, what's the over under for the Patriots? I think it's all going to determine how their quarterback play is. John, I mean, man, I don't think they'll win 10 games. I don't think the Patriots will win 10 games. I think the Patriots might finish 8-8, 7-9, 9-7. All depends on who they get as their quarterback. Yeah, if the stay-at-home order goes to July, then you can kiss football goodbye. Yeah, if they extend the stay-at-home order to July, then you can kiss football goodbye. There's no football. So hopefully that does not happen. Yeah, my birthday's in June also, Pat. Yeah, my birthday's in June also. So hopefully things are done by then, so I can actually go out. Maybe I can go out my birthday. Yeah, my birthday's in June also. So would the Patriots draft and start a rookie at quarterback? But see, I see they're not going to get. See, they're not going to get. I think the only guy they can get is Jordan Love. And I'm not really. I'm not really high on Jordan Love. I know he had a great junior season at Utah State, and he didn't really. Everybody wants to compare him to Pat Mahomes. Pat Mahomes. I don't see it, but maybe in the right system, Jordan Love can flourish. But I don't know. But he's gonna, of course, got to have talent around him. But interesting to see if the Patriots select Jordan Love, because of course Joe Burrow is not going to be there. Neither will Justin Herbert or Tua. Oh man, so what's up, Drew Brees fan? What's going on? Do I think I sure hope so, Isaac. I sure hope so, but who knows? It's all just speculation. I mean, if I would say yes or no, it's all speculation. I'm hoping it is, but people just have to be smarter. If people were just a little bit smarter with the way they are, just the way they wash their hands, wash their hands. If people just wash their hands, I think we'd be okay. That's the problem. Some people, the idiots aren't taking it seriously. People like us, the normal people, there's not many normal people in this world. The normal people are taking it seriously and they're doing what we're supposed to do. It's just the idiots in this world that are not taking it seriously, and they're the problem. There's too many of them, and not many of us. That's a problem. That's a problem. So it's just there's too many of the idiots in this world. So, man, so yeah, so we got Clowney. I'm looking at the best available free agents: Clowney, Marcus Golden, Everett Griffin, Jason Peters, and you got Winston. You got Newton. So yeah, Drew Brees has 2 more years left with the Saints, and 2 years, and that's it. No matter what happens, if the Saints don't win, in 2 years, then it's it's done. So yeah, Drew Brees had come back one more plate of gumbo, but he has 2 more years at most. At most 2 years. That's it. No matter what happens after 2021, 2021 will be his last season. There's no if, and, or buts about it. What's up, Crimley Morero? What's going on, man? What's going on, man? Thank you for popping on in, man. Somebody in DC got arrested for hosting a graduation party, more than 10 people. Wow. So. Wow. Yes. Yeah. There's some people there being crazy, and Drew Brees was with the Chargers, and he of course hurt his shoulder, and then San Diego moved on, went with Phillip Rivers. Drew Brees almost went with the Dolphins, almost went with Miami. Miami wasn't too sure about his shoulder. They passed on him. Saints took a chance, and the rest is history. So the Saints took a chance on him, and they won a Super Bowl with him. They blown some other chances. I thought the Saints blew it. 2011 was another season the Saints had a very, very, very good football team, and they weren't able to complete the deal in 2017 and 2018. Last season, I wasn't too confident last season going to the playoffs because we were the 3rd seed, didn't have home field advantage. So I really wasn't confident last season in the Saints doing anything. But 2017, 2018 was chances that the Saints missed at getting to the big show. Yeah, before the Saints, they did. Yeah, 2005. Yeah, the 2005 season. Yeah, the 2005 season they wore bags. We that was the Katrina year, and but yeah, before that they wore bags too. But 2005 was a bad season because that was the Katrina year, and I felt bad. I felt bad for Hazlitt because the Saints had no chance of competing in 2005, no matter what, because they were playing a different place every week. They didn't have the Superdome. Their home games were all screwed up. So yeah, so 2005 was a lost season for the Saints. But then Sean Payton came in 2006, changed everything. They played the Falcons in that Monday night game. Steve Gleason blocked the punt. Saints went on to win. They went to the NFC Championship game, lost to the Bears, but it was a good season for 2006. Yeah, people are doing stupid things in grocery stores, and they need to be made an example of. So the Broncos haven't made the playoffs in 5 years since 2015. The Buccaneers are on a drought. I think Tom Brady will end that route. That drought should say next not route that drought next season. Tom Brady will definitely lead the Buccaneers to the playoffs. For one, you're adding a playoff team, so your chances are greatly enhanced of making the playoffs. So so and just yeah, how y'all? What do y'all guys feel? Yeah, so I know about that, Drew Brees fan. I know about that. And people are crazy. How y'all guys feel about the extra wild card? I hate it. I hate the extra wild card. I think it's stupid. I think it's stupid to that they're going to reward a team that goes 8-8, 7-9. I hate it. Who's a dark horse team next season? In the NFC, I think it's the Buccaneers. I think it's the Buccaneers in the NFC. I think they're a dark horse team. Maybe Carolina. I think because Carolina could be a dark horse team with Bridgewater, and rest to see how he plays with them since they are going to finally move on from Cam Newton. AFC, could be the AFC. You know what? I'm gonna shock some of y'all when I say this team. I'm gonna say the Cleveland Browns. Yes, the Cleveland Browns. I don't think they will, but I think the Cleveland Browns could be a shocker in AFC if they can get their divas in order. You know, Odell Beckham, Baker Mayfield. I think Cleveland has a chance to maybe make the playoffs. I don't think they will, but I think they have a chance. And the Broncos, they need a quarterback. That's crazy. That's crazy, Jared. People are doing it everywhere. They're coughing on things. They think it's funny. So they think it's funny. I think it's stupid. I think people are crazy, and they're so. But the Broncos, I think they need a quarterback, right? I mean, interesting to see what the Broncos do in the draft. Uh, but then with the extra wild card team, that kind of that's going to play in somebody's favor because somebody's going to be 8-8 or 7-9. Oh yeah. You got that's right. You got Drew Lock, huh? That's right. Drew Lock's with Denver. He was good at Missouri. People, he was good at Missouri, and he really didn't have much talent at Missouri. So I think Drew Lock. I know people are kind of iffy on him, but I think with the right talent with Drew Lock, I think he has a because before Joe Burrow came along, he had the record in the SEC for most touchdown passes. Yeah, Drew Lock had the record for most touchdown passes in the SEC until Joe Burrow last season. So I think Drew Lock can be good. It all depends on what kind of talent they surround him. Got to have an offensive line with any kind of quarterback, that's for sure. Yeah, some states got ahead of the game and did the stay-at-home order. Some just were reactionary. So, yeah, I hate the wild card. I hate the new one. I mean, because you have 14 teams now making the playoffs, and you have 32 teams, so almost half. Almost half the teams are making the playoffs. I don't like that at all. I think that's you're rewarding teams that are average. You're going to reward somebody that's 8-8 that should not have made the playoffs. And I don't mean the reward just the one bye. I'm not really. I mean, I'm not. I don't. I mean, I really had no problem really too much with that. The one bye, the top seed getting the bye, but the extra playoff is I don't like it at all. But the top seed getting the playoff, the top seed getting the bye. I don't have much of a problem with that as I do with adding the extra team. So, but I hate it. The new playoff or to help the Saints and the Patriots. It's help the Cowboys. When are y'all going to get in, Pat? Maybe y'all could have got in last season if y'all had if they had the 7th playoff spot. What are you talking about, man? I don't know what he's talking about. He's the team that he's the guy that didn't make playoffs last season. Cowboys. You know how Bad Dog talks about how he was like 19 years old the last time the Cowboys won anything? That's the same as me. I was just out of high school. Last time the Cowboys won anything in their history. In 25 years they won something. Cowboy fan, and they'll talk about those 5 rings. We won 5 rings. We won 5 rings. 5 rings. That's all they'll talk about, those 5 rings they won. Which, hey, they did. They did. You can't take that away from them. You can't take those 5 rings away. Just like San Francisco, they won 5. But you haven't won anything since 1996. Slick Willie was in his first term last time the Cowboys won anything. No. No, if you watched a Rams video I did, I didn't totally blame the loss on the refs in that game. The Saints should have won the Rams game even before that play even came to. So yeah, I understand the rule about the top seed getting the bye. I really don't have a problem with that. I have a problem with having half the teams make the playoffs. So I think that's stupid having half the teams make the playoffs. That's dumb. Dumb. I mean, the NBA is dumb too, because every year you have somebody with a losing record making the playoffs. So that should never happen. Having a team with a losing record should not get in the playoffs. I mean, I don't care if you win your division. That's just how's Jen Hale's voice? I mean, you talking about her voice, or you talking about the way she looks? I like the way she looks more than her voice. And Pat's bringing it on. Yeah, Pat's yeah, bring it. Yeah, hey, bring 20 Cowboy fans in here, because you know what? I can use the views. This will be the new Mark Holmes channel. Yeah, text your little Cowboy friends. Get them in here. Let's talk. We can talk. We can talk. I have no problem with that. Me, Mosh, Tom. Yeah, man. So yeah, Dak is going to get a lot of money. Dak is going to get Dak's going to get 35 million. Yeah, I know Mark Holmes put out that video on April Fool's Day. I did a double take. It actually it almost got me. Mark Holmes almost got me. And then I looked at it and I said, "Wait a minute." I said, "No." I said, "That's clickbait." I said, "That's clickbait." Almost got me. Mark Holmes almost got me. I was good though. I was good about Mark Holmes. I get it. I mean, I agree with that. But yeah, so but yeah, so yeah, Dak Prescott's gonna get what 30? He's gonna get 35 million. I mean, if Ryan Tannehill, got 28, 29 million, then Dak Prescott should definitely get well above 30. Because he's better than Dak Prescott's better than Tannehill. I mean, I think we can all agree that Prescott is better than Tannehill. Uh, Tannehill just hands the ball off to Derrick Henry all the time, which is not a bad thing to do. We're trading JP to the Texans next year. Do I know Mark Holmes? I know of Mark Holmes. I've never chatted with him and so I know of him. But I've never talked to him online or anywhere like that. I think everybody knows Mark Holmes, or knows of him, should say. They should know of Mark Holmes. So, man. So Pat says so Pat's gonna get some. He's gonna get 20. He's gonna get 20 Cowboy fans in here, huh? If Tannehill got that money, then Dak Prescott. That just gives Dak Prescott more ammunition to get 35 million because he can say, "Look, I'm better than Tannehill," which he is. Tannehill is better than Tannehill broke the market. He broke the market because Prescott's better than him. So and yeah, crazy. Yeah, these salaries are getting astronomical. They're getting to the point where it's just I mean how you gonna pay everybody, which you can't anyway. But you just got to pick and choose who you pay. That's the way it is. That's just the way it is. Shots fired. Deflate gate. Oh, we're talking about deflated footballs when because Tom Brady can't hold a firm ball, right? He wants it he wants it a little mushy. He can't hold a hard football. Man, yeah. So deflate gate. Yeah, they had deflate gate, then they had spy gate. The Patriots, they've always had problems. They've always had some kind of controversy with them. Always some controversy with the Patriots, man. They spying on teams with binoculars, deflating footballs. Come on, Patriots. You won 6 Super Bowls. Why are you doing all that, man? You won 6 championships. Why are you doing all that, man? Doing all that great stuff, man. Goose looks like swamp. I am. I'm a swamp people. Sometimes you hear frogs out here, right? I live in a swamp. All 3rd graders. That's what she said. That's right. That's what she said. That's what she said. Yeah, I live. Yeah, sometimes you hear the frog. I'm surprised. The frog isn't croaking. He's always up. He's always up in the gutter up there, man. Croaking. So and I got my bug zapper on to keep yeah, you don't hear the frogs. The frogs are gone. I got rid of them. I'm surprised. He was croaking earlier before I came on. He was up in the he's up in the he's up in the gutter somewhere. And he was croaking earlier, but he wasn't no, I don't go to the store barefooted. No, you gotta have no shirt, no shoes, no service. Yeah, no shirt, no shoes, no service, man. I am missing. I usually go up to the before all this Was all this quarantine happened. I went to the I used to go to the gas station like at midnight to get my midnight snack. I can't do that anymore. I miss that. I miss that. I miss going to get my midnight snack. Star Wars guy. Star Wars guy. Yeah. Sometimes my stream kind of gets fadey, and I'm like Star Wars. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope. Yeah, that's right, Road Dog. So this is Cajun country. Yachts. I'm watching that 2006 Rose Bowl between Texas and USC. This was a good game. If any of you younger guys had never seen this game, this was a very good game between Reggie Bush was in it, Matt Leinart, Vince Young, Lindale White. This game was loaded with stars. Yeah, Mark Holmes did. Mark Holmes prank video he almost got me. He almost got me. But I looked at the figures and I said, nah. So wait, this isn't right. I did the math in my head, and I said, no, wait, no. I said Jerry Jones didn't pay $50 million. Callie's crack midnight snack. Yeah, I mean, it crack. I get crack, man. But I do miss that. I do miss going. I do miss going to the getting my potato chips. I did, Road Dog. How'd you guess, man? I did hook up with her at the family reunion. How'd you guess, man? How'd you guess, man? Damn, you got me, man. Damn. I don't know. I know some of you might know these little candy called Spree. Those little hard little sugar candies, and I love those things. I love those things in high school, and I recently found those up at the gas station. Man, I used to get them all the time, and now I can't get my Spree because of this crap. So hopefully once all this goes over with, blows over, I am going to go up and get my midnight snack, get my Spree, get my Snickers. I miss that stuff, man. I miss that stuff, man. I miss it. Stinks. I can't go up and crazy. I hate it, man. It stinks, man. It really stinks hard, man. But it is what it is. Man, this Rose Bowl was right after Katrina, man. Because my ex-wife and I we were homeless. We were living in Covington at the time in an apartment because our house got all destroyed. Yeah, you can still go to the store, but I can't. But Road Dog, I can't go to the gas station at midnight because they're not letting people in there. That's a problem. Candy, Spree, man. Spree is awesome, man. Spree is awesome. It's not really good for your teeth because it's just sugar. It's just sugar that's hardened. They put it in. It's awful. Yes, turn to a Q&A, man. Why not, Midwest? Turn to a Q&A. As I know, I went over the Saints earlier, so just turn to a Q&A. Yeah, you saw the CDC had to put out a memo telling people not to drink bleach because apparently people thought it was a good idea to drink bleach because they think that's going to kill. Well, it probably would kill the virus, but yeah, you're not supposed to drink bleach, people. Don't drink bleach. Bleach is bad for you. Just there's your advice of the day. Don't drink bleach. So yeah, see here. Out of here, 1 second. Let's see. There we go. There you go. Oh, you acquired a taste for Germ X. Yeah, people people are bathing in this this hand sanitizer. Like hand sanitizer is not washing your hands either. So why people would drink bleach? Because they're idiots. That's the only thing. That's the only thing. Only answer I can give you is if people are idiots. I mean, they just probably read something online. Oh, bleach, no, bleach kills this. But yeah, bleach will kill that. Also kill you, idiots. It also will kill you. A guy went to Walmart with a wow. That's crazy, man. Yeah, people are nuts, man. So people just nuts, man. People just crazy, and they just have to be told what they do. What's up, Scott Zilla in the house? Scott Zilla's in the house. What's up, man? What's going on, man? So we talked a little Saints football a little while ago. Now we're just doing a Q&A, so stuff like that. But no, there wasn't much. There wasn't much to talk about the Saints because it's off season. But I wanted to go over the off season signings they made, stuff like that. And man, how's everybody doing, man? Hope everybody's doing well on this Thursday night, man. Thursday night, man. I'll be right back. 1 second. I'm back. What's up? All right. Yeah, what's up? Brandon? I'm back. Had to go use the little boys room. I noticed that StreamYard has a big delay. So you ever notice that, Bobby? That StreamYard has a delay, man. It's worse than OBS. That's all right though. It's worse than OBS. Man, so disappeared like a fart in the wind. Had to go use the little boys room, man. So had to go use the boys room. Man, so ooh-wee, man. So what's going on, man? So crazy, man, crazy. So is Pat gonna bring his Cowboy fans in here? Did Pat leave? Is he texting all his little Cowboy friends to come in here? Yeah, Hell in a Cell. I went to Hell in a Cell. This was 2011. I went to Hell in a Cell. When John Cena went to hell. Of course, when you sit ringside, they let you bring the chairs home. So that's how I have it. Yeah, hopefully Pat can bring all his people in here, man. I don't why not just stream by myself? I don't have to. I don't have to do it by myself. I can invite people in. I don't know how I don't know how to the sound would probably be different. So I know, yeah, I know you're a Cowboys fan, but Pat was supposed to call his Cowboy friends in here. He says he was going to send a text out and get 20 men here. So I was going to, if Pat was still here, I was going to tell him yeah, you can bring him in here, but it's a $5 super chat if they want to come here and talk. So if Pat's listening, if he wants to send his Cowboy friends in here, just tell him it's a $5 super chat, and they can come in here and they can they're welcome to come in here, but it costs them $5 to get in. Yeah, $5. Pat's gonna kill you. Yeah, where'd Anonymous go? Anonymous came for he came for like 5 minutes. He complains he complains that I know I stream too early in the morning, so I stream at night, and Anonymous comes in for 5 minutes and he leaves. It's crazy. Yeah, so it's Anonymous needs to show his butt back up in here. He might have a friend, me. Hey Bobby, when you do StreamYard, do you use it on your computer or do you use your phone with StreamYard? This is a question. If you use your computer or phone. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do the early stream anymore. I'm gonna do it at night. If I do anything, it'll be at night. So. I thought I saw something in mine. You could use your computer, and all right. So I'm wondering, how do you hear me? Do you put headphones in? Is that how you hear me? How do you hear? I don't want to put the speaker on. Then they're gonna hear, people are gonna hear that after the fact. So I don't want like that back noise. I'm just wondering if I should use a headphones where I can hear you talking. So yeah, I draw a little more people at night. So yeah, 9 a little bit early. So, but people know, since people work from home, I thought more people would be. That's why I did it at 9 o'clock, because everybody's working from home now. Nobody's nobody's in an office no more. So that's why I did it. That's why I tried at 9 o'clock in the morning. But that seems a little bit too early. That's okay though. You live and learn, man. The only way you're gonna learn to do something is try it out. So had to try it out. Yeah, I'm an early bird because of course my dog gets me up. My dog wakes me up in the morning time because he has to go outside. So he lets me know when he needs to wake up. Yeah, Brandon lives over on the West Coast, so yeah, he's 2 hours behind me. So look at Vince Young, touchdown. And Texas goes ahead on USC, man. This was a great game. Yeah, nobody's working home. Yeah, right. And yeah, another thing, Rogue Dog. Yeah, everybody's sitting at home in front of their TV with the PJs. There he is. There he is, Anonymous. About time. Hey, Thomas, you know any more? You know any 49er fans that can come in here? Why don't you text your little friends and tell them to come on in here? Avocado man, what's up? And when you text your Frisco fans, the new ones, tell them $5 ahead to get in here. So they want $5 super chat. And they can get in here. What's up, Avocado man? What's going on, man? $5 super chat, and they can come in here. What's up, Jared Williams? Jared Williams, Brandon, everybody having fun, man. We'll keep on going. Hopefully we can maybe Bad Dog Entertainer will pop their head in here. They got another. They're not doing that. I don't think they're doing it. I don't think they're doing a stream. So maybe Bad Dog Entertainer will pop on in here. Throwback there, 2006 Rose Bowl, 35.6 million viewers, and most watched college football game history. Man, yeah, that was a good game. ESPN is, I know they're ESPN is, no, they're just, they got to show content, man. All these networks are showing up old games because they have no other choice to do that. Pat's back. Hey Pat, where's your Cowboy friends at, Pat? I thought you were gonna send a text out and get like 20 Cowboy fans in here, man. I thought you were gonna do that, man, but I guess not. We got the Cowboys and the Niners in the house, man. We got Anonymous, you got Brandon, then you got Pat, the Cowboy fan. Karam's a Cowboy fan. So yeah, man. We got some. You're gonna bring the pain, okay? You're gonna bring the pain. Yeah, just remember that. Yeah, Pat's gonna bring the pain. Okay, I remember that. When you see smoke, it's already too late. Gonna bring the fire, the pain, fire and brimstone. That's what he's gonna do. That's Pat. That's Pat for you. Man. ESPN keeps showing this commercial about sports. No, it's life is different with sports. Yeah, it is. Sucks as no sports going on. Man. It wasn't wait, today is I'm trying to think, wasn't the national title games? Wasn't the I'm trying to think about the March Madness. If last night was supposed to be the national championship game or not, or is it what was the final four supposed to be this weekend? I can't remember. I think so, wasn't it? I'm trying to remember. Because it was supposed to start on the 18th and 19th, and then yeah, right. I think the final four was supposed to be this weekend for March Madness, and then last night was supposed to be the national championship game, and cruel April Fool's joke, huh? When you go to Dallas, you're gonna say Cowboy. You better watch out, Jared. The Cowboy fans ain't gonna like that. Yeah. Cowboy fans aren't gonna like you saying the Cowboys stink. And Road Dogg says he is the fireman. Wow, he's gonna put out the fire. I said zip code's on fire. Well, you're in California, Pat. You're out in California. But you left like you're on vacation over there. I mean, when you're on vacation, man, you can't go nowhere, man. Yeah, the Cowboys didn't make the playoffs last year. After they started 3-0, they thought they were gonna go to the Super Bowl. If you listen to all their video makers after they beat the after they were 3-0, and then they lost. Didn't the Cowboys lose to the Saints? And the Saints didn't have Drew Brees. Yeah, I thought that happened. And then they also lost to the Jets. The Cowboys lost to the Jets. Oh, the Jets. Jets. Yeah, I thought he was in North Carolina, but he's talking about he's setting fire to California. So I was just wondering where he was. Yeah, the Thunder. The Thunder. I didn't think they were going to stink because they had Chris Paul. I didn't think they were going to. I didn't think they were going to stink because they had Chris Paul. Let's see. Did you watch Michael Pittman's Junior's highlights or no? He's in this draft. No, I don't think I've seen Michael Pittman's highlights. I'll have to go check him out from Southern California. Yeah. A lunch stream might work. So like to just I'll toy with it and see what does best. Morning doesn't do well, so maybe if I do 12 o'clock, we'll see. Yeah, the Jets, man. They lost. How you lose to the Jets, man? Jets. Avocado only tell the truth, man. Avocado only tells the truth, man. Man. Ooh, wait. So let's see. So if we do have NFL football, who's everybody's pick? Who's everybody's pick for the Super Bowl? You think the Chiefs are going to go back? Who's going to go out of the NFC? Is it going to be the Packers? Is it going to be the Saints? Is it going to be the Cowboys? Interested to see how this NFL season shapes up next year if we have a season. Who's going to? Yeah, the Chiefs. Will the Chiefs make it back at 1,200 and new case? I haven't looked at the new cases for Louisiana, but I'm sure they went up. They go up on the. Yes, the Cowboys did have a mediocre. The Cowboys have a mediocre owner and GM too. That's the problem. How do you lose to Minnesota? Back off my Cowboys. But you have a horrible owner and horrible GM, Karam. That's still a problem. You still have Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones will not get off that GM kick. So, but I do agree the Clapper was a bad coach. I do agree with that. So, I have to look up. I'll do it later. So, damn it, that later. That's a lot. Yeah, I mean, people just need to stay home. That's right, man. Super Bowl. That's right. Anonymous. You got a problem with that, man? I know. I know. Karam knows. Most Cowboy fans know that Jerry Jones is a problem. Most majority of Cowboy fans know that Jerry Jones is a problem. He's been a problem, and he will continue to be a problem as long as he meddles with everything he does. So yeah, T Higgins. Yeah, I like T Higgins out of Clemson. I think whoever gets T Higgins is going to get a good receiver. I mean, with the Vikings might take T Higgins. The Vikings are going to need to replace Stephon Diggs. So the Vikings might get Higgins. They got a ton of receivers in this draft, man. That are good. I mean, let's look at the draft, man. Look at the receivers. It's awesome, man. Yeah, I would think most Cowboy fans would want Jerry Jones just to shut his mouth and just be an owner, not be a GM. Yeah, as a Cowboy, I could make a Cowboys channel because Cowboys probably bring ratings, man. Cowboy fans. Maybe I should trash the Cowboy fans like Bad Dog does. Like he trashes the Eagles and the Cowboys. So that way I'm sure that would irk the Cowboy fans and bring some ratings to my program. Maybe that's what I should do. It's all about ratings. It's all about trigger and clicks. You never really say what you believe, right? I mean, you think screaming A. Smith and Kellerman believe half the thing they say? No, they know what to say to get people to watch their show. Because you weren't here, you left, anonymous. How would you know there was no Saints talk? Because you left. You left. You pop in, and then you go away. Oh, yeah, Denzel Mims is from Baylor. He's another guy that's gonna be lot of talent. Denzel Mims, another guy, a lot of talent. Went to Baylor. Uh, he's probably gonna go first or second round. Um, he's Denzel Mims, another guy that's gonna do well the next level. All right, Avocado Man. Thank you for popping on in. I'll do this again. I might do it tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, and might do a hangout Q&A tomorrow. So just look out for that. So since there's nothing else going on, people think Denzel Mims is bad. I don't know about that. I think Denzel Mims is going to be a good player. Uh, I think he has a chance. What's wrong with water? I like watermelon, man. I like watermelon. Watermelon's good, man. Yeah, the Mavericks. Oh yeah, I mean Mark Cuban has money, so Mark Cuban will get players to that franchise. Luka Doncic. Yeah, Luka's a MVP candidate. He's definitely an MVP candidate. He's definitely going to finish. It'll be interesting to see how he finished in the MVP voting this season if it would have finished out. So what Pat say? Like I got me. What's Pat say? Some people don't like Mims, and what's that? We know what you didn't eat. What you talking about? What you talking about, Pat? You talking about avocado, man? Yeah, the Mavericks and the Cowboys just have the Cowboys are just we discussed what the Cowboys' problem is. It's Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones has been a problem since he fired Jimmy Johnson. Is the NBA coming back? I don't think so, Isaac. I don't think the NBA or the NHL is coming back. I wish it was, but I just don't. I don't think it is. I hope I'm wrong. Hope I'm wrong. Hope I'm wrong. Yeah, tomorrow. You know what? Tomorrow I'll do StreamYard tomorrow, and we'll bring in some people tomorrow. So tomorrow, if you come on in, we'll we'll do the I'll do the links tomorrow, and we'll yeah, tomorrow. Look for that tomorrow night. While we watch live PD. I think live PD comes back tomorrow. Live PD's been on hiatus last few weeks, but I think they come back tomorrow. Major League Baseball, man. I think baseball will come back. Man, yeah. It's all a guess, man. It's just all a guesswork, man. I think this month will be very, very telling. I think this month will be very, very telling. Am I scared? I'm not scared. Tomorrow I'm going to open up the floor tomorrow. So yeah, around the same time. Yeah, I'll probably do around the same time, Brandon, around 7, maybe 7, 8 o'clock, around the same time. Uh, but yeah, I plan on doing the maybe a hangout Q&A. Live PD is funny. Live PD is hilarious. I like laugh. I mean, maybe I like misery, but I just, some people just idiots with the way they talk to the police, the way they interact with police, the way they just stupid and they get arrested, and it's crazy. Did the Cowboys make the playoffs? No, Cowboys did not make the playoffs, and you know that. See the Cowboys in San Francisco. There's another rivalry. Those two teams are rivals. So yeah, those two teams are big rivals. So I'm gonna go to 10 o'clock. Yeah, I'm gonna go to 10 o'clock Eastern, 9 o'clock Central, and then we'll do it again. I'll go about two more, about 15 more minutes, and then we'll do it again tomorrow. So just letting y'all know. Just letting y'all know. Oh, catch a live PD tomorrow. You'll see me beating Anonymous' butt. And that's an old rivalry is the Cowboys in San Francisco. That goes way back to the 70s. And that goes way back to the 70s. So please, I can't breathe. Yeah. So. Crazy, man. Y'all just nuts, man. As Road Dogg says, I love the police. Yeah, you can't be. What's up, LSU Tiger Cat? What's going on, LSU Tiger Cat? What's going on? So I'm watching Vince Young. Look at Vince Young, man. Look at Vince Young run 30, man. Young looks awesome, man, in that 2005 season, man. Vince Young was awesome. Bad Dog's here? Wait, but Bad Dog's in the house? What about? I don't see him chat. Bad Dog's in the house? Bad Dog's in the house? Didn't see Bad Dog. Did he pop on in? I'm doing good. LSU Tiger Cat. How are you? Just hanging out for a few more minutes. I'm gonna go to about 9 o'clock my time, which is about 12 more minutes. I've been on since 7, so yeah. Cowboys come here. We got the I love the Cowboys and the San Francisco feud, man. I love their feud, man. They got a great feud. They've been going on since like 1970s. Although Joe Montana did get the Cowboys one time in the playoffs. Pat was probably crying. Pat was probably in his diapers crying when Joe Montana threw that touchdown pass to Dwight Clark. So you got him. How old were you, Pat, in 81? Were you even alive in 81 when Joe Montana crushed y'all's souls? Yeah, I'm sure Pat was crying in his diapers. Rice-A-Roni, man. Rice-A-Roni is the San Francisco treat. You always gotta have Rice-A-Roni. Man, like Dak warm up. man. So ESPN, man. So what's ESPN showing next? I haven't watched SportsCenter. I haven't watched SportsCenter since all this has gone down. I mean, what is SportsCenter talk about? I mean, they have nothing to talk about sports wise. I was crying. Yeah, I knew you were crying. I knew you were crying at that when Montana, found Dwight Clark in the end zone. My man says, "Hey, you do the math." I like it. Boom. He boomed my butt, didn't he? I like it. Hey, I like it. I like it. I like it. Bring the heat. Bring the heat, man. So yeah, he was around 84. That's when he was hatched in 1984. So that's when they had Gary Hogeboom as a quarterback. What's up, Tiger Cat? Yeah, I look like a little bit look like Bad Dog. And Tiger Cat, yeah, she's in from BVD's channel. If y'all haven't checked out BVD, he does a lot of stuff. He's a Tennessee fan. BVD's an awesome, awesome guy. Been on YouTube for a long time. I like BVD. So if you haven't checked out BVD's channel, make sure you do it. If you just find, just type in BVD, Big Vol Daddy, big Tennessee guy. So yeah, Gary Hogeboom was a quarterback for the Cowboys back in those days. What was the most sports? What's the sports moment you were upset about the most? Ooh, man, man. What was the most? Probably, you know what? Probably the Saints loss to the Vikings, the Minnesota Miracle. Probably the Minnesota Miracle because, like I said, I stared at the TV for like about 20 minutes after that. I just stared at the TV. I don't think any LSU loss got me that upset like that. Although I mean, because that was a playoff game. You know, LSU's lost some games, but nothing's really. I mean, they lost. I know they lost. They lost a bowl game to Iowa on a Hail Mary, but that was just a crappy bowl game that really didn't mean anything. But the Saints losing to the Vikings on that Minnesota Miracle, that was a gut punch. And like I said, I stared at the TV for 20 minutes. I stared at the TV for 20 minutes after that, and just it was bad. It was bad, but you know, losses like that happen. So it happens. Man, what y'all talking about, man? Yeah, I'm sure the Damian Lillard shot against the Thunder was a gut punch because just from where he shot that shot was way, he shot that from way downtown. So yeah, that was probably a gut punch for the Thunder fans. Man, going at it in the chat, man. Going at it in chat, man. Y'all be nice to Tiger Cat, make so she'll come back, guys. But just make sure you're nice to LSU Tiger Cat. For one, she's an LSU fan, so for one, she's an LSU fan, so y'all be nice to her. She's good people. She likes LSU, so make sure so she'll want to come back. Yeah, NFL. Yeah, sports fans talk about NFL free agency, NFL draft. That's about all they can do. Once that's over with, what are they going to talk about then? Just at least ESPN has that going for them because they have the draft and they have free agency they can talk about. But other than that, yeah, man, Paul, Pat's on fire tonight, man. Pat's on fire tonight, man. Damn, no problem, LSU Tiger Cat. Yeah, Pat's just on fire, man. He's just coming out swinging tonight, man. Yeah, LSU, the team that won the national championship, Brandon. That's the team I'm talking about. The team that won the national championship last season with Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, Thaddeus Moss, that team. Terrace Marshall, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, that team. That team, the team that won the team that hoisted up the national championship trophy. So yeah, I imagine that Karam, you weren't happy the next day. So anonymous. That was luck. Okay, luck. Oh man. Oh well. It's hard to beat luck. I'd rather be lucky than good, man. I'd rather be lucky than good. So just that's all I'll say. It's hard to beat luck, There's many times where I've gotten lucky, you know. Yeah, so if you get what I'm saying, there's many times I've gotten lucky. So it's you can't it's easy. It's hard to beat luck. Yeah, Road Dog lives out there in the middle of out there by Lafayette. Right. If you aren't upset about, especially a loss that's in the playoffs, if it's a regular season game, you have the following week to look forward to. But if it's a crappy bowl game LSU lost, I'm not really upset about. But yeah, the Saints losing to the Vikings and that just that fashion was just horrible. Yeah, the Sports Center is just going to turn into a random. I don't know what they can talk about then. LSU gets one win, man. You guys are underestimating Miles Brennan. Miles Brennan is a really Miles Brennan is a better quarterback than some of y'all. Y'all gonna if they have a season, you'll find out. You're gonna find out how good Miles Brennan is. Oh man, they're not gonna come up. They're not. Yeah, the government might come out and get Road Dog. So yeah, nobody tells Road Dog this. As the government might come out and get Road Dog. So is anybody because he's a coward troll. Yeah, because that loss against Portland, because he just the shot that he made was way downtown. I didn't think he was going to make that shot. He shot it from like almost half court, and it went in. I was like, wow, so the game's over with. Yeah, trolls are cowards. So everybody knows coward. I mean, trolls are all cowards. So government, yeah, the government gonna come get you, Road Dog. I never noticed that StreamYard has a big delay. That's right, though. Yeah, StreamYard has a big delay. It's like almost using OBS. I'm out of water, man. I'm out of water. Almost out of time. Got about 2-3 more minutes. Then I'm gonna head on out. We'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow I might even invite y'all in. If y'all guys want to get in on the StreamYard chat, y'all can, and we'll go at it, yell, scream, whatnot. Oh yeah, that guy Tim that comments on my videos. Yeah, I know he's a bot. Yeah, I've noticed. I've seen him comment on other videos. Yeah, I know he's a bot because he says pretty much the same thing in every comment he makes on other channels. It's the same thing. It's like good video, great content. It's always the same thing. So yeah, it's a bot. If you look at his channel, it tells you his channel is all about how to get views on YouTube. So yeah, it's a bot. Yeah, there's bots on YouTube. Yeah, there's bots on YouTube. So so surprise are you gonna prank call me tomorrow? Good, prank call me. Make sure you do that. Make sure you oh, he comments on Bobby. He comments on yours too. That guy Tim. He's commented on your videos because he just started coming on mine like last week maybe the last week. I've noticed him coming on my videos and saying the same thing over and over again. So yeah, the next when I get off this, I'll go inside and give him the axe. Whatever happened to Quran, man? But Bobby, did you ban Quran? Just wondering if you had banned Quran because I haven't seen him at all the last few few weeks, or the last week, I should say. Ever since you went in on them, just wondering if you gave him the axe. You didn't? Okay. I wonder what crazy. The Wisconsin Badgers will go 16-0. Hopefully we have a college football season. I want to stream college football too. So hopefully we have a college football season and we can have something to talk about this fall. Because if we have nothing to talk about this fall, I might just do cooking videos and stuff like that, and just I have to show something. But y'all got a great night. I'll do this tomorrow. It's 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock Eastern. As Reggie Bush dives in the end zone for USC. Wow. That's when I said, man, I want Reggie Bush on the Saints. Yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow night, man. I will see y'all tomorrow night. I'll be on here probably the same time, 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock Central, 8 Eastern. We'll hang out for a little bit. We'll hang a little bit longer because it'll be Friday. We might go to midnight. We might go to midnight tomorrow night. So I'll see y'all tomorrow.